everyone, my name is Lisa. Welcome to crepemyrtlerow. We have another thrift haul here today, all kinds of different things, and it might be a little long. I'm not sure. I'll try to keep it reasonable, but let's just jump right into it. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show is this vintage picture, and I did not thrift this at a thrift store. I got it at an antique store. But I mean, that's still secondhand stuff. It's kind of like thrifting, just higher prices. But I loved the old crazing, and just the look of this ironstone and this green stripe is what got me. And I saw that when I walked in the store and just had to have it. Now, I had to pay $22 for this, and some of you thinking, oh, that's crazy. But it's just one of those things that just spoke to me. You know, you have some items that, you know, there's some things I'm just not willing to pay the price for. I keep hoping, you know, I'll find that in a thrift store at a garage sale or something like that one day. And there are some things that you're just like, I got to have it. I want that, and I want it now. So you pay it. This was one of those things. I just loved it, and I can't wait to use it. I'm going to actually paint some chairs, and I will be showing those later in the video. I showed them in my dining room tour of this chicken and bee decor. I gave a quick view and mentioned that I had gotten these chairs, but I'm going to paint them kind of this color green, and maybe a little bit more blue green than this, but something along those lines. So there's that piece, and I'll be reaching out of the way here. Next is this bag of Garland. It had $3.50 on it, but it was half price. And I think there's like 5 pieces, and it's just like sailboats and all. And I decorate my living room with a nautical theme for summer, which I'm a little behind. I need to get in there and do it. But, you know, I got my patriotic decor there, which technically I guess I could leave up through July, and it looks good and it looks neat, and I'm being lazy and just don't want to get all the other stuff out. But I'm really wanting to decorate with my beach decor, so it will come out, and maybe use this somewhere in that. If not, you know, I also have my porch out here, and even if I wanted to maybe put a little small Christmas tree out here on my porch this year, that would be something cool to put on it. I did that one year. I had a little small one and had all kind of seashells and stuff on it. It was really pretty because my porch stays decorated in a beach theme. All right, next is this. It was $4.99, and it's just one of those metal, like cake stand or risers or whatever. I think I'm going to paint it though. I mean, this is a very farmhouse look, which I like, but I mean, y'all see my decor is very colorful. So I think I'm going to actually paint this and maybe even put some of the transfers on it or something. But I like having items like this. If you can see, like this hen right here, she is actually on a stack of books. But I could have easily done something like this to get her up higher and put it on. So these just come in handy for all times of the year for decor. So, and I think I told you $4.99 for that. The next item is one of those things, again, that just spoke to me, and I felt like I had to have. I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I'll figure it out and I'll find somewhere. But it's this picture. Trying to get the ring light not to show up, but see how the cow, that is so precious. I just love it. And someone decoupaged like the cream and black toile on the frame, which was kind of unusual, but I just love that, and I paid $5 for it. But I just love that vintage look, and then that cow. Fun fact, I used to, before I was obsessed with strawberries in my kitchen, I used to be obsessed with black and white cows. And just about got rid of every one of them. But I guess that still spoke to me because it was a black and white cow, and I'll figure out somewhere to put it. And the next thing is this hand carved little angel, and someone actually had made this. It says, "This is your very own mountain angel. She'll watch over your cabin when you're there and when you ain't." And then it's signed Christine Crawford, I believe. Angelica is the name of it. But anyhow, they had signed their name, Hank Boyd, 10/8/95, something like that. Doesn't have a hanger, so I'll have to add that. But I think these are kind of cool hanging above a doorway. And just loved it. And I mean, kind of makes me think of Valentine's with that, or Christmas, but any time of year, really. It's more of a primitive look, but I loved it. And the fact that it's hand carved. So I got that. And did I tell you it was $4.75? And then at that same place, I found this. And it's not anything old. I don't think it's a hand carved anything. You know, this probably came from Hobby Lobby or somewhere. But I paid $6.75. And I just love the look of like it's a quilt. And I thought this fall this would be pretty up on a shelf, propped up, or I mean, I need to put a hanger on it if I'm going to hang it, but I just love the colors and I thought that would look good come fall. Is this cake plate holder. I don't know if this is vintage. It makes me think of vintage ones, and I paid $7 for it, but I just love the colors of it. And there's no markings or anything on it, but I loved it. And I will get use out of this when I bake cakes and stuff. I can actually use this and just having this bright color. I have another vintage one that is usually on top of my hutch. It's a red one. I like it too. It used to sit right here in this corner. And I can use it too, you know, holiday time, you know, making cakes and stuff and taking them to family gatherings. And how fun would it be in something like that? And for $7, you know. And then this pack of beads, it says $4.99 on it. Somebody was selling it for $4, donated it to Goodwill, and they put $4.99 on it. So go figure. That's normally how they do lately. But there's about 8 strands of these wooden beads. And again, these just come in handy during the holidays, decorating, putting them on my tree, or just laying them around in a vignette or whatever. So like those. And then these next items, I love kissing figurines. And I found this big set. Now, I don't like the dried flowers on them. I'll take that off. And I'm actually going to paint these. I don't know what color yet. But see, when they put together their little kissing figurines. And I have a couple of sets very similar to this. They're not quite as tall as these. And these were $2 a piece. And I use them a lot of times at Christmas and at Valentine's Day. It's when I use my kissing figurines a lot. But I just love these. And I mean, for $2 a piece. And like I said, I do want to paint them. Just not sure what color yet. But that is that. And then this next item, y'all probably remember these from the 80s. The little cherubs. And I paid $3 for it. I just thought it was precious. I loved it. I remember having these all over my house back in the late 80s, early 90s. That this little particular cherub face was very popular. But anyhow, I just love these. And I have a little fairy garden out back that's surrounded by a little block wall. So I thought that would be cute sitting on that wall. Okay, next I got these. These are real sand dollars, and I paid $1 a piece for them, and I liked that one because it was painted. But again, I decorate with the beach theme and thought I could use those, but really like that one being painted. And then this next piece came from an antique store as well, and I absolutely loved it. This glass rolling pin. Oh my goodness. I have seen these before, but they're usually very expensive, and I think I paid $18 for this one. The ones I've seen have been like in $40s or $50 range, but I collect rolling pins. I don't have a glass one, but I've always wanted one, so I was very happy to find that, and it's like the mercury glass. Love that. All right, next thing, and y'all know my obsession with plates, and this one was, got a sticker on it. It has $1 on it, but it was 50 cents because it was half off. And it kind of makes me think of the Flow Blue pattern. It's not. It's some German pattern there. But I love the blue and white. And as I've mentioned many times before, here in my dining room, actually right behind where this camera sits, is my plate wall. You know, I have the big antique mirror, and then I have all the plates kind of arranged around it. And like I said, I've mentioned in other videos that I got the arrangement of the plates I want on the wall. And now I can just change out, as long as I keep the size in similar to what was up there, the arrangement will still work on that wall. So I can change them out. And you may have noticed, if you watched the tour of the dining room in the chicken and bee theme, all the plates were different than they were when I did my spring tour of here, because it was all blue and white plates up then. And so now I can just, my obsession with plates, I can still put them out and use them everywhere like I like to do. I don't have to worry about it. I can change them out. You know, if I get tired of, I look at the arrangement, I'm like, oh, I'd rather add this one or that one. I can do that. And these plates I got for, they say $2, but they were $1 a piece. And they have 24 karat gold on the back. That's what it says this rim is. But the reason I got these, other than just the strawberries, I don't know if y'all remember, in my spring tour of this room, I showed all my strawberry decor was out in the hutch and everything. And this shelf was in strawberries. And I had some vintage plates that had, it looked like almost this same pattern in just a bigger print on the plates that were across there. So I know these will go perfectly with those, and I love them. And they're strawberries. And speaking of strawberries, I found, keep making noise, I found this plate, and again, it says $1, but they were 50 cents each. I got a set of 6 of these, and I just love the strawberry, and then this blue, just basket kind of weave thing, or gingham check. I don't know what you would call that pattern, more of a weave pattern. But I thought that was very pretty and springy-like. And this material is almost like Corelle. It's not Corelle, it's Arcapole or whatever. But the feel of the plates feels like Corelle dishes. So I could use these on my plate wall if I wanted, or I might actually use them to eat off of, you know, for dessert plates. All right, these next items are more plates. And I got these for, it says 99 cents. Again, it was $1. I mean, 50 cents on them. They were half off. I just loved the looks of these. And I got 8 of these plates. Now, every one of them has some kind of little chip or something, but I'm not going to use them to eat off of. I'm going to use them for decorative stuff. Again, that plate wall on the wall. And actually, the smaller ones of this, like the little dessert plates or saucers, I have about 4 of those on the wall already, but I just thought that print just had that vintage look to it. And I mean, with those colors, you could use it at just about any time of year. And so I think I've got 6 of this big plate, 6 of the smaller ones, and then this one platter. And they were all 50 cents a piece. The next thing I got, y'all know I love my lady head vases. Got this at an antique store, but basically paid thrift store prices. She was $15. And if you know anything about these are normally, if you look them up on eBay, they're in the, at least the $40, $50 range and up into the hundreds of dollars, depending on how rare the piece is. I haven't did a comp on her yet to see what she actually is worth, but I'm thinking she's probably at least the $50 range, because this is, I think, supposed to be more of a teenager because of the bow in her hair and the little side ponytail. And it seems like those are a little more rare than the regular lady head vases. But I have a whole collection of these in my guest room and absolutely love them. All right, now we have this owl, and I paid $1.99. Just, I love the vintage look to him. He'll be pretty cool come fall decor. And then this little thing was $3.50. It's called a Tulip here. Tulip here, I think how it's pronounced. But you can put your flowers down in there. But I just love the blue and white chinoiserie style of it, and it will go good. I have the whole blue and white dish thing going on, especially in fall now. I use this with my fall colors, and it looks really pretty. And then this piece, love this. It's like crystal and silver. I don't know, what it's actually made out of. I don't see any markings on it that I can see, and it was $3.99. But I loved, look at the detail of the fish and stuff. I love using things like this on my desk to put like paper clips in, different size paper clips, maybe some rubber bands, maybe even change if you have like loose change to throw in one. Now, of course, I could use it, if I'm having a gathering and I need condiments, I could use it for that. It is tarnishing some, but I don't know, like I said, if it is metal. It's not plastic, so I don't know if it's just silver plated or what it is, but I loved it and loved the unusual shape. Okay, y'all know my love of strawberries, so had to have this dish, and I can't remember. I don't see that. I think I paid $5 for it, but I just loved that. I guess it's like a cookie jar, so I don't know. I thought at first like a gravy boat, but usually those have a little indention that the spoon would go down in, but I just loved it. Didn't care what it was. And it was handmade. It doesn't have a date, but it is, carved in where someone, made this in ceramics or whatever. But love that. And speaking of strawberries, I found this for $1. This vintage little plaque, "Bless this house." And I loved, not only did it have strawberries, but it has daisies. Daisies are my favorite flower. And then this little blue teapot on it. I just thought that would be so pretty. I'm going to hang it in my kitchen. All right, I will take the camera down and I will show you the chairs and two other things that I have that would go with this haul. Okay, here is one of the chairs. I got these chairs for $1 a piece, and I got 3 of them, and I just love them. And they're good, the neutral color they are, but I think I'm going to paint them green. I haven't completely committed yet, so I will see how I do those. All right, then there's this chair. I got 3 of these, and I paid $19.99 for the set of 3. And they need cleaning up and painting, and they're just wooden. And I happen to have, these were thrifted also. I don't know if I ever showed those in a haul. But, I mean, $19 for the whole set. And again, like I said, it needs cleaning and then painted. I loved this mirror. The detail to it, and it was $12.99, and it's plastic. But I loved it, and I'm going to paint it up somehow, maybe just add more gold to it or somewhere. Not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but I just, for that price and that ornate style, I just had to have it. And I like that it's plastic because it means it's lightweight and not as heavy to hang up. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Sorry it got a little bit long. And I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.